Cheers, my name is Natalia and today I'm going to show a very special greetings card which looks like this. So it's a card with a door which you open to see the surprise inside it. And depending on the theme you're going for, either Christmas or Halloween or Thanksgiving or Valentine's or whatever, you decide the looks of it and whether it should be inside or outside. Now here's what you need to create this card. Now on the short side of the paper, measure inwards 3 centimeters and then make a mark. And make a line between the markings. Now from these markings, measure inwards 5 centimeters, then make another mark. And make sure that the markings you just made are exactly 2 centimeters from the edge of the paper. Then create a line between the markings you just made. Make the last line from the top to the bottom of the marking, and then the door is created. And if you want, you can make a window right next to the door. You can make it any size you like. My window is just a plain square that's 4 centimeters on all sides. Now we need to create a door and a door frame for this opening. So you need to add half a centimeter on each side of the door. With those measurements in mind, make the door with the door frame and then cut it out. Now we need to make lines separating the door with the door frame. So make markings at half a centimeter on each side of the door. Then connect the markings with some lines. Now we need to cut out the door and possibly the window if you have one. So use your box cutter and your ruler as a guide and then just cut them out. Now we need to separate the door from the door frame, but only cut 3 sides, not the 4th. Otherwise, the door just won't work properly. Then place your ruler on the remaining line of the door and then bend the door over it. You need to repeat the same measuring and cutting process with the window, but instead of cutting 3 sides, you need to cut all 4. Choose a backdrop that's appropriate for your theme, and if you want, and if you have a window, sketch around it on the backdrop and use a small amount of paint to create a frosted window. If you want to add figures in the door frame, sketch around the door on some construction paper and then create your figures. Add colors, then cut them out and see how it looks in the card. Create all the decorations you want on the card, then put some glue on the back of the door frame on all 4 sides, and then attach it right onto the card. And press down to make it stick properly. Now we need to add a doorknob, so take your paper binder and decide where it should be on the door. It shouldn't be too close to the edge, so a centimeter should do. So mark the placement, then take something sharp like a scissor and then poke a hole. Spread the legs of the paper binder on the back to secure it. Now you can open the door with the doorknob. Put some glue around the window frame and then glue it down. Add your people and any other kind of decorations you have for the card before gluing it down onto the back piece. So put some glue all over the back of the card and then attach it onto the back piece. And press down to make it stick properly. You can always change the card depending on the theme you're going for, and you can create an outdoor scenario instead of an indoor one. I forgot to mention that if you have a message to put on the back of the door, write it before attaching the door frame. This is much more difficult than it looks. Now you've seen 2 ways of creating this, and there are probably a lot more. So just let your imagination loose and get creative. I hope you enjoy watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit the bell button below so don't miss out on any future videos. And if you're looking for more inspiration or DIYs, check out these videos here. And I'll see you soon with more ideas. Bye!